guys, so today's video is going to be another get ready with me with the Nomad Cosmetics Royal Europe palette. I just really want to use this palette again. Sorry that my throat is again not 100% or my nose. I don't know what is going on with this freaking lingering cold. So I'm going to put my hair up. I already put my earrings on because I am getting ready for work. I have like 40 minutes. So there should be enough time for me to do a look. But I was feeling better yesterday and then I didn't sleep great last night. This is like the first night that I haven't slept in a little while. So, and it was kind of my fault because I went to bed too late. So anyway, I did prime my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer, and then I just went in with my Dewdrop lip oil, and then I just used my Dior Backstage powder to set my face, set my eyes. So now we're going to go into the palette. And I'm just wearing this Zion t-shirt. I really love this one, but I thought that this would go really well with the shades that I'm going to use today. So I actually haven't worked in like a week and a half, but I just felt like wearing a t-shirt and jeans today anyway. So for the last shimmer that I need to use in this palette is this green shade. So I'm going to use the two like more, they're kind of more like tealy greens in this palette, which I kind of wish they would have gone like a little bit brighter with the greens, but I'm sure they're still going to be beautiful anyway. So the first shade I'm going into, oh my god, that is so pigmented, is the shade Willa Now Palace. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put that all in my crease. I just need a bit more light. Okay, that's a lot more light. Let me not blind myself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that shade and I'm just going to put that all in the crease. Oh my god, that is so pigmented. I don't think I'm going to need any more than that because it's already super pigmented. It's kind of more like a bluish green. It's not like a true green shade. It's almost like a tealy aqua green. So I want to use as many shades as possible from this palette again because I really have been loving this palette. I just haven't had the chance to wear this last shade yet, and I've been kind of dying to. That did not blend out as well as I was hoping. Also because I didn't realize how pigmented this shade was going to be, so just be careful. I literally just dipped like one more time into the palette and that's still like hella pigmented. So yeah, you don't really need a lot of this at all. My blending is not, also it's like hella dark outside right now, so it's like a little bit harder for me to see how to blend right now. And I did just like wash my brushes like a couple of days ago. I'm just going to tap that off a bit more and hopefully I can blend it out a little better. It's also because I'm hella tired today, so I might not blend the greatest today. As long as the eyeshadows are on, right? Who cares? This actually looks a lot better blended in person than it does on camera. It doesn't really look that bad in person. Okay, that's better, right? And we can always clean it up with the brow bone highlight anyway. So I'm not really going to worry about it too much. I think it looks okay. So then for the next shade, we're going to go into King's Room. And that's kind of like a little bit more of a deeper green. And I'm just going to take that and put that in the defining area. Want that to be pretty dark. Yeah, that looks really pretty. Yeah, I'm so glad I wore this shirt because it goes perfectly with these shades. I wasn't really sure what I was going to wear for this look, and then I pulled out this shirt and I was like, perfect. So, true story, guys. Isn't that like so riveting? So, have you guys been shopping the Sephora VIB sale? Have you picked up anything yet? So I'm probably going to upload this Get Ready With Me right after I upload my Odin's Eye ranking. So you guys should be able to see that before this video. I just have a lot of videos that I've been filming. I actually haven't filmed in a couple of days because I have like a ton that I want to upload. So that's why I've been uploading more frequently. But after this weekend, I probably won't have too much time to upload because I'm going to have a ton of schoolwork to do. I'll talk about my schoolwork after I talk about what products I've picked up from the VIB sale. So I did tell you guys my wish list products. So I did pick up some of those. I picked up the Pat McGrath bronzer because I knew I wanted to get that. I also decided on getting the Valentino concealer over the LYS one because, again, the LYS one is actually it's a lot cheaper. It's not affordable, but I would say it's a lot cheaper. I think it's like $19. So I was rather wanting to try the Valentino one just because, you know, Valentino doesn't really go on sale that much, and y'all know I love the foundation, and I'm going to use it today because I actually haven't used it in like almost a week and a half, and I usually use it for work. I haven't worked in a week and a half, so because I've just been in school or I've just been collecting unemployment, so she hasn't really scheduled me that much lately. And I basically make the same amount from unemployment anyway, so I really don't have to work that much. So I just don't know why I'm so nasally today. I just can't really see that well because it's so dark out. So, oh yeah, so now I'm taking the shade Neptune Fountain. I forgot to say what shade I was using, but I usually always use that shade to deepen up the outer corners. So I'm just using that. I can't even freaking see what I'm doing. Even with the light here, I still can't really see that well because it's still really dark out. Like, I open the blind so it's actually really good lighting for the camera right now, but not in person. I can't really see that well. But I think I made it work, so I think we're good. So I picked up that. I picked up the Valentino concealer, like I said, and then I also got the new Fenty Beauty mascara. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my video. But usually for the sale, I like picking up something from every category, like a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter, a concealer, a foundation, and like a lip product. I'm not picking up any eyeshadows because I already picked up the Alice in Wonderland one, so I don't need to pick up another one. And honestly, I don't really pick up too many high-end eyeshadow palettes anymore unless it's Natasha Denona. And I already got the My Dream palette back in December, so I'm good. I knew what I wanted to get for the sale. So now I'm going to go into that insanely beautiful green shade called Royal Orb. Oh my god, look at that. That's so pretty. That is super smooth. This might actually be the smoothest shimmer in the palette. Well, the smoothest multi-chrome. It's not just a shimmer, y'all. It's a multi-chrome. But that is freaking gorgeous. Oh my god, this look is so pretty. And I already knew it was going to be beautiful, but I just haven't been able to get a chance to use this shade yet. And I was upset that I wasn't able to. And now I finally have the chance to use it. Because, like, I'm not going to be wearing, like, colors like this on a daily basis. But I like wearing colorful looks to work or when I go out. So, that is so freaking pretty. Oh my god, I love that shade. That's so gorgeous. For some reason, I've been having to build it up more, though. I think it was just the way that I applied my glitter primer. So, yeah. What else did I get? What was the last thing that I got with that order? I can't remember. I have to look at my order already because I'm blanking on the last product that I got. Oh yeah, the Makeup by Mario foundation. Duh. I've been wanting to try that since it came out. And like I said, the last foundation I tried was the House Labs one like 6 months ago. So I always pick up a foundation during the sale, and that's pretty much the only time I get a foundation is during the 2 Sephora sales, because then I don't overwhelm myself, and then that way I only end up picking up 2 new foundations a year. I think that's a good way of kind of limiting myself. Okay, this look is stunning. I love it so far. I'm just going to pop on a brow bone highlight and fix up the blending a little bit, and then we'll go into the face. Okay, so I'm just going to prime. I'm going to use my Valentino primer. I'm almost done with this. I freaking love this primer. I would have totally picked it up during the sale, but the thing is that it's fucking $60. I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for a freaking concealer. Primer. The only products I'll spend $60 on is a foundation or a eyeshadow palette. I won't spend any more than $40 to $50 on any other item. Even if it's $50, I really have to love the product in order to buy it. But if it's anything over $50, I get pretty hesitant unless it's a foundation or a concealer. But speaking of an amazing foundation, I highly, highly recommend this foundation because I freaking love it. I think I'm almost done with it too. I know I feel product in there, but the stopper might not be working the greatest just because maybe it needs to be cleaned off, maybe? Huh. Okay, there we go. That's better. I definitely hear product in there. It's just the stopper that's not really working great right now. Ow, I just stabbed myself with the bottle. Okay, maybe I need to open this up. It always gets so messy when you do this, though. Just need a little bit more. And then is it gonna come out? There we go. That's better. I think I took a little bit too much, but honestly, like, this blends out so amazingly that it's not really a huge deal. So, like, I've been through a lot of, like, luxury foundations from Sephora, and this one's by far my favorite. I still love my Anastasia one, and I love my Lancome one. Those are definitely, and the YSL. Those are, like, top 4 along with this one. They're just my all-time favorites at this point. But there was one that I really, really loved, and that was the Kogendo foundation. That foundation is amazing, but I never ended up repurchasing it because it's expensive, and it's like just as expensive as this foundation, but this foundation has more coverage, so I find that this one is a little bit more worth picking up because the Kogendo one, even though it made my skin look amazing, I mean, this one makes my skin look freaking flawless. I love it. Love this foundation. So I ended up picking up the coinciding concealer because I really wanted to try it out, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to try both together because I'm going to have to try the Valentino concealer first with the Makeup by Marielle one because I'm obviously going to do a first impressions on all the products that I get along with the Alice products. So I'm probably going to try out the Sephora stuff separately and just do a first impressions on the Alice collection. I wanted to do them together, but I might just use the eyeshadow palette with the other products that I get from Sephora because that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Okay. So yeah, I would highly recommend you pick up a foundation during the sale. That's usually the only time that I will pick up foundations, and then the same thing with concealers. I would highly recommend a concealer as well. I really like this Quickie concealer from Urban Decay. I haven't used it in like a week, so I wanted to use it today. It's a great concealer. I just can't wear it when I know I'm gonna be like laughing for most of the night Because the last time I wore it for that, it creased so badly because I was laughing so hard. So I ended up wearing the Tarte concealer the last time I went out on Thursday, and it definitely held up better than this one did. But I didn't laugh as much either. But that is my holy, holy grail concealer. I still like this concealer. It's really nice. I didn't return this one, but I definitely prefer this concealer over any of the other concealers that I had tried lately. So I would recommend this one if you were eyeing it. It's a good concealer. But actually, the Tarte line that I was talking about, the Tarte Powerflex Concealer, I don't think I said the name yet, but y'all know I mention that concealer literally all the time. The Tarte C line is actually on sale right now. So you can get it for, that's definitely too much concealer, but I didn't sleep last night, so we gotta cover those eye bags up. The Tarte C line is all on sale right now, like the whole line. And I didn't find out about this until I watched the Fancy Faces recommendations video. Tina, I've been watching her for years. And she mentioned the Tarte Powerflex Concealer in her recommendations, which I feel like she's the only YouTuber that talks about it. I tried it way before she started mentioning it. But she's like the only one that talks about how good it is. I'm like, I know, it's amazing. But she said that they might be doing away with this line because all the Tarte C line products are on sale right now. And that usually means that Sephora is either going to stop carrying a certain brand or the brand is discontinuing one of their brand lines. You know, there's like Marc Jacobs. I mean, you know how there's like Dior and then there's like Dior Backstage. Those are two different like lines in Dior. So Tarte has 3 different lines. They have the Tarte regular line, they have the Tarte C line, and then they have the Sugar Crush, Sugar something. I've actually never purchased any products from that line. See how good it looks though? It is a good concealer, you guys. Definitely recommend it if you guys were wanting to get it. It's very full coverage, but I really love the consistency of it. It does crease a little bit, but I really like it. So I don't really mind the creasing because it looks so good underneath the eyes. Better than the Anastasia, better than the Dior one, better than the YSL All Hours one. This was the one I ended up keeping because I just liked how it looked more out of all those concealers. I'm very picky about concealers. So anyway, since the Tarte C line is on sale, and they might end up discontinuing that line, I have to pick up a backup of that concealer. Like, I cannot imagine not having that concealer in my life. I don't know if I'm going to pick up 2 backups, though. Because I freaking love that concealer, and I feel like I'm almost done with the one that I have. So I don't know if I'm going to pick up 2. But I really like this Urban Decay concealer, but it's just not as good as the Tarte one, so I don't know. So then I'm also going to get, well, I already purchased these 2 products, but I also picked up one of the new Rare Beauty lip oils, because I definitely wanted to get one of those, and I think I talked about that was on my wish list. So as soon as the sale started, basically all of the shades sold out. And I knew that was going to happen. But this is the thing. I'm going to use that shade Imperial Crown, which is the Gold Duochrome, which is the one I usually use on my inner corners. So I'm going to take that one on my inner corners. So I wanted to get one of those. Okay, I guess I'm not going to talk about school today because I'm talking about what I purchased for the VIB sale. Don't even watch my haul. Just watch this video. Then you don't have to see it. But yeah, I'm going to share quite a few things. And also, I forgot that these probably came already. I don't know if they brought them up the driveway, though. I have to go check, actually. I ordered a bunch of the new ColourPop reformulated gel liners, and I ordered like 9 shades. But hear me out. They were doing $10 off 40 that day. So I went ahead and picked up the shades that I wanted. Should I do green on the lower lash line? Because I feel like this look is already a lot. I don't know if I should do a shade underneath, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to. I'm going to take the tiniest amount because I'm sure this, oh my god, that's so pigmented already, but that looks so pretty. And I'm just going to try and smudge that out. I literally dipped into it once, and that basically covered my entire lower lash line. That's how pigmented these are. I'm going to take out a little bit more and pop it right here. I'm probably just going to use a black liner because honestly, I don't really have time to see if it came. And if it did come, I think it's in the mailbox anyway. Or it might not even have come yet. I don't even know. So, yeah. And now I only have 15 minutes to get ready. Or be done. So, yeah, I don't know if it's here or not. So I got those, and then since I already got the Alice stuff that I wanted, again, I was kind of hesitant to pick up that palette, but it's because it's Disney. I can't help myself, so, yeah. If it wasn't Disney, I definitely would have skipped over it, because I don't like the color story that much. But I'm kind of curious to see what I can come up with that palette. It's definitely going to be a bit of a challenge. With Nomad, I like that they lay out their palettes like this, but they're still so different and so vibrant and so pretty. Okay, my phone is somewhere over the rainbow. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? All right, hold the phone, literally. Okay, so I'm just gonna line with black. Like we need any more with this look, but I do like lining my waterline, so I'm gonna use my Makeup by Mariel black liner. I was thinking about picking up backups of these during the sale, but honestly, I just sharpened these and they still perform amazingly, so even though you're not supposed to keep liners that long, I don't see any chance of these expiring anytime soon, and they still smell fine, so I'm going to still use them. And they last 12 months, so it's been like 12 months, but still. They're amazing. Okay, so that's that. And then for mascara, I don't know if this mascara is good either. That does not smell good. We're not using that. I'm just going to use this sample of the Chanel mascara that I have. I have so many freaking samples of this mascara because my mom orders the brow pencil from Chanel. Yeah, that one is okay, but I've only used this a couple times, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of that Milk Makeup one. That one is not good anymore. But anyway, I have like a gajillion of these because they give her a free sample of this every time she orders the brow pencil or like anything from Chanel. And also I did not offer my discount to anybody this time, and also I'm not even shopping with anyone, excuse me, but I usually only ask like my mom or my sister if they need anything. But last time, since I put everything on my Sephora card to get the points, I'm actually not using my Sephora card at all this time. I mean, I accidentally used it for the 2 things that I ordered this morning. But I'm just gonna take those 2 items back and then just repurchase them on my credit card. So then I don't have any Sephora balance. The only thing that I put on there lately was my Sephora brush soap. So that's not really that expensive. Okay, let's finish up the eyes. Okay, so I just went ahead and coated my bottom lashes with my Lash Discovery mascara as usual. And now I'm going to go in with probably the bronzer that I would recommend the most if you guys want to pick up a new bronzer during the sale. I love this Haus Labs bronzer. I'm like friggin' obsessed with it. I use it as much as I possibly can. The last time I used the Gucci bronzer, for some reason, I still prefer this one over that one. I love that bronzer, but I just prefer the tone of this one more. I don't know what it is about this bronzer. I freaking love it, though. So the other thing that I picked up, well, besides the Pat McGrath bronzer, I would recommend picking that up, too. But Pat McGrath does do her own sales, but since the Pat McGrath bronzer is a new product, it's not going to go on sale right away. So I would suggest if you want to get a sale on it now, I would get it from Sephora. I don't know why my eyebrows look crazy right now. I mean, I haven't tweezed them in forever. I'm so bad about that. But this look is really vibrant, but I really love it. It looks amazing, but damn. Zam. It is a lot. Okay, and then for blush, I also want to go into House Labs. I would suggest picking up one of these as well because they're beautiful. So I'm going to use the shade Pomelo Peach. I have this shade and I have Hibiscus Haze. And I love both of them. They're both really, really good. I was almost tempted to pick up another shade. And I also really wanted to get another shade of the Gucci blush because I freaking love that one. But that is $50. But then I saw like a couple weeks back that Giorgio Armani was coming out with powder blushes. So I wanted to wait for those to see if they were launched during the sale. And they actually just launched this morning. So I was like, when are they launching? When are they launching? Because like I never saw anything on Trendmood of like an update of when they were going to be launching. But then I saw them on the Sephora app this morning, and they're actually only exclusive to VIB Rouge today. So I ordered one of those two along with the Rare Beauty lip oil. So I just ordered those two products this morning. So I've gotten 6 products so far. I want to get the Tarte concealer. So with the discount, it's like $11. It's amazing, like especially with the 20% off. And I love that you can use the sale discount on top of sale items. So honestly, if you want to get a good deal, that's what the products that you use it on. But, you know, I use it on whatever. So for my highlight, I'm going to go in with the Hocus Pocus 2 highlighter in the shade Find the Book. I actually haven't used this in a hot minute. And I thought it would be really pretty with this look. It's such a gorgeous, like, this is one of my favorite highlighters from ColourPop. And one of my favorite Soul Body ones, because this one is just so gorgeous. Sometimes they're not like the most, oh my god, look at that. That's perfect. Oh, I'm so glad I went in with this one. It just glides on the skin so beautifully. Some of them don't glide on as easily, but this one, I don't know what it is. It just looks amazing, and you just have to use a brush. You don't even have to use your fingers. And it just glides on amazingly. So yeah, I went ahead and picked up one of those shades. There's not really that many shades to choose from, but also, like, they don't have just, like, a regular peach shade. It's, like, kind of more like an orangey shade, but I feel like I'll wear that one the most, so I picked up that color. So I was like, I'm glad that I waited, and I wanted to pick up at least one blush during the sale. I haven't went too blush crazy this year. I also did pick up I actually picked up both blushes from the Alice in Wonderland collection. So now I am completely done with blushes. After this Sephora shopping, I'm not going to buy anything for like a month at least. Unless I run out of something. But other than that, I'm going on a no-buy after this because I really can't purchase anymore. Okay, let's finish up the lips. Okay, I'm just going to do my eyebrows while I talk a little bit more. So I want to get the Fenty Beauty Icon Velvet Lipstick, whatever the heck it's called. I still want to get one of those. I'm not sure yet, though. And I still want to get the Makeup by Mario Lippy. And I still want to get the House Labs loose powder. But the only other thing that is still potentially on my list is that since I wasn't able to get the Rare Beauty highlighter that I wanted, so back to what I was saying before about I was going to order at midnight as soon as the sale started, but I wanted to wait to get paid on Friday. Because what's so cute about Sephora is that they like to start the sales on a weekend. So, like, because they usually know that people get paid on weekends, and obviously, like, more people shop on the weekends. So, I think it's so cute that they started on payday. So, I'm just going to align with the shade Ashton from ColourPop. But the last product on my list, but of course the shade that I wanted from Rare Beauty sold out. The pink highlighter shade. I was like, oh, they'll last and I'll be able to pick it up. And I was like, no, it's sold out already. But the lip oil restocked in like a day, which I was like surprised that it came back so fast. It was only that shade and one other shade that was still available. Like, just the dark color was available, but then they restocked the shade that I wanted. And, like, the next day, I was like, okay. I was like, that was really fast. I'm debating it, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm not sure yet, just because it's so expensive. But Angelica Nyquist keeps on talking about the new Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. But I would recommend the Rare Beauty one over that one because it's so much cheaper. I mean, granted, you are getting a ton of product with the Charlotte Tilbury, but I just think Charlotte Tilbury is so expensive. It's $50. I mean, it is a better value than the Gucci blush, but I freaking love that Gucci blush that I would recommend it to anyone if they were wanting to splurge. Okay, and for my lips, I'm taking the Makeup by Mario liquid lipstick, or ultra lip suede, whatever these are called. I don't even remember what shade this is called because it's not even on here, but it's just like the lightest nude shade. I wanted to use a nude with this really vibrant look, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up or not. Honestly, the only reason why I wanted to get it was to compare it to the Rare Beauty, but not for $50. Much rather pick up the Rare Beauty one. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to swatch it in store. Hopefully I can swatch it later. Because I'm bringing food to work, but I don't know if it's old. So I might have to go pick up food rather than going to Sephora for a few minutes. But I am intending on getting a boba tea too. So yeah, I'm just going to finish up my lips because I gotta go. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. Dang, this eyeshadow look is vibrant. So here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. So I have to go to work. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CBW819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. And let me know if you guys have picked up anything from the sale. And I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It definitely turned out very vibrant, but I'm obsessed with how it turned out. It's so beautiful. I love this palette so much. So I love you guys. Bye.